Alright, you guys, here's some more thoughts for you. Kind of pulling together a few ideas that I've had over the last while. I'm getting nudged around by the gods of existence, not these stupid fuck Canadians that try to interfere and be like, let's try to imagine the word nudge it. Yeah, but anyway. Alright, what was the thoughts I was just having is that in the past, these people, like, what I was trying to explain to me is that these people have, when we defined, not just with words, but with actions, defined the very nature of existence as good. That means that all of existence, even like hell and stuff like that, became good. Yeah? But not, like, there's different ways of looking at good. Good could be pleasure and happiness, and peace, pleasure, and happiness for good-spirited people. But good can also be bloody terror and nightmares and pain and suffering and misery for evil people or immoral people. Yeah? So the very idea of existence became good. You know? And what that means is that the Canadians and the majority of humanity that felt like they were molesting existence and dominating everything, all of existence became better than them. So all of existence is constantly getting better, and no matter what they do, they get worse for interacting with existence when they're not wanted to. You know? So they just become more and more pathetic, worthless, and retarded every second of their existences. Alright? And what that means is that they've lost their grip on existence. They've lost forever. Like we've permanently defined existence as good. So they lost everything. They lost forever. They lost infinity. They lost everything. They lost their grip on existence. Now they lost touch with reality, meaning that they're mentally ill, they're fallen, they're demented, retarded, evil filth. And like we were saying before in the other video, is that these humans, the majority of them, they don't know how to have fun with their fucking minds. You know? Like they thought and still do think that the only way to enjoy life is through sensation abuse, which is like sex, drugs, alcohol, and junk food and stuff like that. That's why there's so much filth and junk food and garbage on this world. It's because they're abusing their senses in any way they can, because they can't have fun with their minds. They can't think. They can't do anything intelligent. You know? They're just, the majority of humanity are retarded perverts, retarded substance abuse junkies, whether it's junk food, drugs, alcohol, entertainment, whatever. Even though all of it is an offense to them, they just sit there like in a cup chair, stroking themselves off while being dominated by dirt and dust and food and whatever, just dominating and pulverizing the shit out of them. You know? It's like, these people, the majority of humanity are garbage. They really are a bunch of fucking garbage. They don't stop. They just keep attacking. Like I said, like the majority of humans, based on what I've been told, based on what I've perceived, what I've experienced, what I've been told and taught and figured out, humanity, pretty much all of them, think the sources to peace, pleasure, and happiness, like hippies, they think is sex, drugs, and alcohol, and things like that. Substance abuse. They don't know how to use their minds for fun. And there's so many ways you could have fun just making videos and talking and psychological warfare and filth. It's really fun. It makes you feel good and you enjoy life. You know? You can have a ton of fun without substance abuse or anything. Like the foods that the gods make for me is like, I don't know what's in it, but it tastes fucking incredible. Like it's like the most heightened senses you could ever imagine. You know, like everything is good. Pretty much everything. For the last week, one type of food didn't taste as good. It was a little mellowed out. Well, that's okay. I mean, maybe it'll get better in another day or so. I don't know. But as I say, like the majority of humanity literally seem to think that that pleasure and happiness are found through indulging in substance abuse and sensations. Like they're sensation junkies. You know? They think, and the majority seem to think that the best experiences are through sex And if they can destroy other people's, the desirable people or good people's ability to have sex, that somehow they're destroying everything about them. They're like psychopaths, yeah? Like I was talking to Josephine a little while ago. The majority of humanity, it's like they've never, as far as I can tell, they've never experienced true fucking happiness. They'll put on their fake smiles and pretend they're enjoying life with their substance, their ice cream or their pizza or their beer or whatever. Pretend that they're somehow enjoying life. But they've obviously never experienced true fucking happiness or pleasure ever, or at least any form of pleasure other than their crotches. You know? I've never experienced pleasure with their mind or anything. You know? It's like they're disgusting, primitive fellow. You know? They're like psychopaths. They put on their fake smiles and try to pretend they're enjoying life with their substance abuse. But they've obviously never experienced true happiness, because true happiness comes from your fucking mind. And, you know, you can have fun just listening to a 10-second audio clip. It can make you feel like happiness that flows through your existence. You know? And it's like,